Have you ever stared at a text message inviting you to dinner or a weekend away and felt your stomach just drop? You know you can't afford it, and you know it's not in the budget. But you type yes anyway and say, can't wait. Why do we do that? I think it's because we often think our bank balance is a result of our income. But after fixing my mindset and my habits, I realised there was a third invisible force draining my account. It was the people I was trying to keep up with. Today, we're going to talk about something uncomfortable. How your social circle might be quietly keeping you broke, and how to fix it without losing the people that you love. And as always, just to be clear, I'm not a financial advisor. What I'm sharing here is a simple framework, and it's based on my own experience and what's worked for me. It's about mindset and structure, not personalised financial advice. I used to have a group of friends where spending was just, well, it was just the culture. If we met up, it had to be a nice dinner. If it was a birthday, it had to be a big gift. And it wasn't malicious, don't get me wrong. They were lovely people. But their definition of normal was different from my reality. And every time I spent money I didn't have to fit in, I was prioritising their comfort over my family's future security. I realised I was paying a membership fee to be in that circle. And the fee, yeah, that was my financial freedom. I had to learn that saying no to an expense didn't mean saying no to a friendship. So there are usually 3 types of people in our lives who impact our money. The first one I'm going to call the keep up crew. And these friends love the upgrades, love the brands, and the little treats. And they normalise spending. And when you're with them, your brain just switches off its budget mode because you don't want to be the boring one. Second, I'm going to call the comfort club. Because these are the friends who bond over a struggle. They say things like, we'll always be broke, or rich people are just lucky. And although it feels supportive, it's actually a trap. Because if you start succeeding, they might make you feel guilty for changing. And the third group are the silent enablers. These are the people, maybe even family, who never ask about your goals. They just assume you'll say yes to everything and that you're too afraid to rock the boat. The solution? I'm going to call it boundaries without conflict. So do you have to dump your friends to get rich? No, of course not. But you do need new boundaries. So here's the script I used. When the Keep Up crew suggested another expensive dinner, I stopped making the usual excuses like I'm busy, and instead I told the truth, but kept it positive. I'd love to see you all, but we're going really hard on our family savings goals this month, so that place is out of my budget. Could we do a coffee or maybe a walk instead? Two things happen when you do this. Real friends will say, yeah, totally, let's do coffee. Whereas the ones who only wanted a spending partner, well, they might fade away. And that's okay, because you're building a future, not funding an audience. Next, we'll talk about the awkward moment toolkit. Because we've just covered how to handle the invitation. But let's be real. You aren't going to become a hermit. You're still going to go out for dinner sometimes. Of course. And that leads us to the single most stressful moment in any friendship group. The bill. Oh, yes, indeed. We've all been there. The waiter drops the check. Everyone reaches for their wallets. And then someone yells, let's just split it evenly between us. And that's where your stomach drops because you had water and a salad. And they had 3 cocktails and a steak. And that moment used to paralyse me. I'd pay £50 for a £15 meal just to avoid looking cheap. But not anymore. And here are 3 exact phrases you can use to handle that moment without losing your friends. So script 1 is what I call the preemptive strike, and you need to use before ordering. Hey guys, just a heads up, I'm on a strict budget challenge this month, so I'm just going to grab something small and pay for my own on a separate bill. Hope that's cool. Why does it work? Because you set the expectation early, and there's no surprise then at the end. So script number 2 is what I call the waiter ally, and you use it when you're ordering. Hi, could I please get this on a separate check? Thank you so much. And why does it work? It's because you take the control away from the group and give it to the professional instead. And most friends won't interrupt you and say, no, let's put it all together. And then we have script number 3, the transfer pivot. And it's to use when the bill comes. Oh, I only had the salad and water, so I'll transfer you the £15 for my share right now. Who's taking the payment, please? Why does it work? Because you're being proactive and helpful by paying immediately, which makes it hard for anyone to argue. So your homework this week is the circle inventory. I want you to look at the last 5 people with whom you spent money and ask yourself, do they make me feel empowered to save or pressured to spend? You don't have to tell them. No, of course not. Just noticing is the first step to breaking that spell. So now we've cleared the mindset in week 1. We've plugged the habit leaks in week 2. And we've set the boundaries with our circle this week in week 3. So that means the foundation is finally ready. Next week, for the final video of this series, I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step money blueprint system that I use to manage our family finances. There'll be no fluff, just strategy. And this is the how-to you've been waiting for. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that blueprint. And I will see you same time next Sunday.